Hi, this is Andrea, and I'm so excited that you'd like to work together. In this short video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of Notion. Notion is the tool that we're going to use to communicate with each other over the course of your project. So let's get started. Setting up a Notion account is free and easy. I've sent you an email that has a link to their homepage, so once you click on it, you will arrive here at this page, notion.so, and you're going to click on the link that says Get Notion Free in the top right corner. And it's going to take you to a login page where you can create your account. You can either enter an email address here and create a password, or you can use your Google account or your Apple account. I like to use a Google account, so I'm going to do that for this demo. And I'm going to select this Google account to create my Notion account. You can just continue. And bada bing. It'll ask you some questions. Maybe we'll just say for personal use. I'm going to skip this for now. And it creates your dashboard. Now you're using it here in a web browser. I'm using it in Google Chrome, but you can also, if you prefer to have it as an app on your desktop that you open, you can download it for Mac or Windows. You just go to notion.so desktop, and then you have the option to download for Mac or download for Windows. And you can click on it and install it and open it up via your dock like this right here, or however it looks for you on Windows. I'm using a Mac. So Notion's really cool in that it's like taking a whole bunch of different online tools and combining them into one. It's like a word processor, like your Microsoft Word, but it also has the capabilities of a web browser and like your social media. You can link things, you can embed things, and you can just type notes. So this getting started guide is really handy to get your feet wet. You can look along the side here, and there's all these little folders. I think they call them databases actually in Notion, but they're just little folders with pages essentially. So if you go to this getting started one and just work your way through these little prompts, it'll help you figure out how to use the keyboard sort of commands and shortcuts. It's all drag and drop, so when you hover over these little dice, I guess, 6 dice, you can move a line anywhere you like. So you want to just plunk it there. If you want to move it in line with something else, you just hover it over the end until you see that little blue line, and then they're side by side. You can click into these things and complete them. But yeah, so just if you want to move something, grab it and drag it. Click anywhere and just start typing. So if you just click in any empty space, you'll get this prompt that says write something. You can just type a note for yourself. Or for me. Here, if we hit the / button, all these little input options pop up. So you can create different text headings, add tables, bulleted lists, numbers, all this stuff. But this is, you can explore. It's not super complicated. There you go. You can upload an image, you can embed a link, grab one from Unsplash. Cool, hey? You can highlight any text to edit it. So if you highlight your text, then you get this little editor here. You can bold it, italicize it, underline it, any of those things. Or importantly, you can click on these little chain links here to create a link. So if you want to make this clickable, you just grab a URL from another spot in a window and pop it in there, and then it becomes a link. Here's a little trick you might find useful. If you're ever trying to write something and you want to keep it in the same box, you'll notice that if you write something and then you hit enter, it creates a new line. And maybe sometimes you don't want that. Maybe sometimes you want to keep it in the same box. So I can show you an example by creating what they call a call out box here. So if I type something and then hit enter, it goes into a new line. But if I hold down the shift key and then hit enter, it keeps it within the same box. I find that kind of useful sometimes. This is the create a new page button right here. It will give you an untitled one, and you can just go and add whatever you like there. There's an AI assistant, which which I can't imagine you'll need too much. You might have fun with it, but not really for our purposes. Space for AI. Oh, you just do it without anything in there. Yeah, so if this ever comes up and you can't get rid of it, I found I was struggling to get rid of it. You just click off of it in any space that you're like, no, it wants to AI all over everything. You just click off of it and it'll go away. You can work your way through these little instructions, and there's some useful stuff here to help you learn how to use Notion. And if you ever make a mistake, like say you accidentally deleted something and you don't know what you did, you moved something around, you can just undo it. And you can make an undo command on Windows by holding down the Control key and pressing Z, and on Apple with the Apple or Command key and Z. So, for example, if you just deleted that and wanted it back, it's Control Z or Command Z will bring it back. That's undo. So once you have your Notion account set up, you just let me know, and then I will share your project portal with you. Once I've shared it, you will get an email into your account, and it will look something like this. Someone creative via Notion has invited you to share project portal. So you just go ahead and accept the invitation, and it's going to show up in sort of a new window. So the project portal folder is going to show up here. And if you want to toggle between that and your main dashboard, if you go up here to the user, it's going to be showing your dashboard. This is your regular dashboard, and then the one that I just invited you to share. So I will show up as a guest in your account, and you can toggle there. And this is where we'll do all of our work together. I hope that makes sense. And to find your way around the project portal, I've included a video right here, right within it, and that will orient you to all of the features of this portal itself. So that's getting started with Notion. It's fairly simple, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, or there are tons of resources and tutorials online to help get you oriented with it. I look forward to speaking with you soon.